Welcome back everyone. Before the break we were talking to Sophia, also known as Lady Wisdom, and with Jesus, also known as the Christ, about some of the wisdom literature in the Bible from the book of Ecclesiastes.
Thank you. It is good to be back.
Ditto.
Sophia, you were mentioning that whereas the book of Proverbs does a good job of teaching common sense, that it can also lead to some problems.
Yes, that is true. Proverbs reads like a self-help book, and while that is good advice, sometimes life just seems to hit the wall, especially if we think that is all there is to life.
If that was all there was to life, I would have gotten a condo instead of a cross.
But the author of Ecclesiastes seems kind of depressed.
Yes, he did hit a low point, didn't he? He was a smart one and very successful, but then he realized when he got older that all of his success, all of his accumulations were not only not worth anything to him, but after he was gone, they would only serve to be the source of conflict for his loved ones.
But I thought it is good planning to pass things on to your children.
It is, but what is it you should pass on? It is not like he was going to put in his will, to my dear son Absalom, I leave my 900 wives to care for, and what was left was simply cannon fodder for a good family fight over things and power.
Sometimes people get so busy with all their things they forget that all they have is simply on a loan from God to use as a blessing in this world, which means using it for others.
So I should not put much stock in winning the lottery?
Well, it does sound exciting, unless you are good at math, then not so much.
But I do think my children would like it if I were to be able to help them by passing on some of what I have.
And what is it you have that they need?
Oh, I think a couple of 100,000 in a house that is paid for would be a good start.
So that in the end, their children, your grandchildren, would have more to fight about?
Well, no, but I would like to pass something on to them.
Then pass on something that is important to them and that cannot be fought about when you are gone.
And what would that be?
Time.
Ditto.
Time.
Ditto.
And Sophia here is not talking about a Rolex watch.
Ha ha. Good one, Jesus.
How should I give this time?
By being present in their lives and in the lives of others. In the end, when your children reflect back on your life, it will not be the things, but how you took time out for them that will matter.
Humans seem to work very hard trying to get the things that in the end don't matter.
All while ignoring the very things that do matter.
So what must I do?
There is that question again. It always seems to crop up, doesn't it?
Yes indeed. They are kind of an in-charge lot, aren't they?
Indeed, yes indeed.
So I should quit work and take them fishing?
Sometimes perhaps, that is if they like fishing.
Is there anything else?
I remember a young man asking me a question about what is the greatest commandment. I asked him to think about it and tell me what he thought. He repeated what the great ones in religion had been saying for centuries.
Love God with your whole heart, and your neighbor as much as you do yourself. But he immediately wanted to narrow that definition, didn't he?
Yes indeed.
What he missed was the rhythm of life and the blessings of entering into it.
Rhythm. That almost sounds like a dance.
That would be a good way of seeing it, a dance.
Dad spoke and that sound was the music of the heavens, and that is when life began.
And we have been trying to get you to dance ever since. As you go through life, loving God and loving others, life, as a dance, just seems to unfold before you.
But life has many changes.
Yes, and so does the music of God. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven.
Sounds like a song from when I was young.
Yes, Pete Seeger did write a good one there and the Byrds made it popular.
Love me some Pete Seeger.
So as you go through life, listen to the music of God as you live your life, learning each day what it means to love God and love others. It will unfold before you, and you will give your friends and family the true blessings of being able to hear the music also.
Dance, wherever you may be.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it has been a pleasure talking with you, Sophia, and with you, Jesus. Will you be able to stay with us after the break for our next guest?
And who might that be?
Well, he is a well-known author who has been around a long time, Paul of Tarsus.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Ditto.
Very well then. If you want to learn to swing your partner and do the do-see-do along with all types of ballroom dancing, call now to join the Fred Astaire Dance Studios.